All right, everyone, here we go with a Soulmate Journey update. One deck for the DF, one deck for the DM, and a whole bunch of specs on my table. What's randomly at the bottom? We've been looking, right? The DF side, you got a Hierophant. The Hierophant in the room. And over here, we got a Six of Swords. Well, not as devilish as last time, so maybe this will be a nice fluffy reading, right? Steve Love Tarot, we're known for fluffy readings here. Right? Nice soft topics, nothing controversial. All right, let's go. Let's shuffle the deck. The DF side. I'm just having fun now. 2026 is going to be fun for me. General reading may or may not resonate, but if you're here for a reason. It's timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. We got a whole playlist of these. You're all moving at different speeds down this freeway, down this bus route that we call the soulmate cycle. Right? This could be future influence for you. You might be a little ahead of this. I don't know. I've been just tracking with the storm, right? You might be ahead of it. Let's see where we go. We're shuffling on the DF. What do we get for the DF? Come on, talk to me. Universe, what's going on? Okay, we're done shuffling. The bottom of the deck, the King of Swords. Can I get a reading? And I did a big thing on this where I opened the cards all up and I put them all in different places. I exploded this deck last night. Damn. And still can't get rid of the King of Swords. All right. I probably ties to the 3 card I did the other day, earlier in the week, or the energy weather update that we're in the middle of right now. Flem the Parrot agrees. He a Pisces, you know. You heard him. All right, here we go. All right, let's see. Base energy. The star. Yeah. You're being shown something for a reason. Most of you watching are the DF side. Okay? It's a star crossed by the King of Swords. I'm going to give you, these cards are just mediums for me. All right? So I'm going to give you the energy that's here. You're being shown something for a reason. It's about this, whoever this person is. Okay? Because this reading is very specific. It's got a little dome over it, and, you know. I can't control who this might be, but I'm pretty sure that's you, most of you. Even if you're an enlightened DM, this probably applies in this particular reading. Being shown something about this person for a reason. Let's clarify. Let's grab the little animal deck. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Star, why is it here? Let's find out. We'll get to this fucker in a minute. And I say fucker with love. Well, yeah, maybe. Anyway, star, why is it here? All right, here we go. Flem the Parrot might groan a lot. He might grumble and groan. It's not your reading. It's not the energy. He's mad at me because I shaved. He likes me with a beard. Anyway, the Lovers, bottom of the deck. It's crossing the center card, which is, it's all red with the King of Swords. Yeah, there's something I want to say here, and I don't want to say it. I'll say it. Don't worry, I'll get there. I just got to grow a pair. What's on top of the star here? The 9 swords. Yeah, you don't want to see it. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to see it. What's the center card? The King of Pentacles. Yeah. And what's red with the 9 of swords? The 6 of swords, which is what they have at the bottom, of course. Of course, of course, of course. Do I want to use the word admire? I don't think so. This can play out 2 ways, okay? It could be self-contained over here. It could be. For most of you, it's tied to this, but it could be self-contained. You may find out that you're not as great as you thought you were. Okay, that's what I initially got here, and then I pulled that when I got to the center, and I'm like, oh shit, yeah. It's sort of like an energy. This used to be called the choice, right? And you might think, and again, if it's not you, it's not you. There's a couple of ways to look at this. I'll give you both. All right? But one of the ways that's for a lesser number of you is you think if this is you, you're exactly like my sister. Okay? Straight up. The girl thinks that she's doing everything right, making all the right decisions, pulling strings, getting things done, and it's really me behind her cleaning up shit, calling people back, apologizing for her, working out deals, doing whatever, right? But in her mind, she's the King of fucking Pentacles. I'm a wheeler dealer. No, you're not. No. I am. Right? It's a bit of that. You think you're making all the right choices, and you think you're following your path, but it's actually something else. In your case, it's not me or your own brother. It's something else. A higher power is actually doing it, but you think you're doing it. Okay? I don't know. Take it as it resonates. I've given you a couple of examples. It is a higher power this is a 5D energy. Okay? So that's fine. And you might find out in a very near future, as part of your journey on this soulmate cycle, that it's not you making all those things. Stuff you're taking credit for, something else did. And it's probably happening for a reason. The universe probably wants to show you this for a reason, so that because you're going to need to start making your own decisions going forward. So you got to get real and see, that it wasn't you the whole time, right? It could also be divine protection is leaving you for a little bit. It sometimes does that. Divine protection leaves for a little bit. Sort of like the Earth's magnetic field. When the poles shift, as they shift, it takes years, hundreds of years, if not thousands of years for it to shift. But as it does, the magnetic field starts to weaken. We lose a little bit of the protection from the sun's bad rays while it's shifting. That's why it's kind of freaky. We don't have time for pole shifting deniers. We don't have time for that, right? That's not good. That's not going to allow for a very long life. So at the end of the day, that magnetic field weakens as it shifts. Well, energy does the same thing around you. Any kind of protections you have from time to time, when there's a shift change, there's a moment where the energy's a little bit weak. Sort of like if you were going to commit a crime, a lot of criminals wait for the shift change at the police before they make the crime, right? There's less of them out on the road. Same thing. Take whatever analogy fucking works for you. I don't care. For some of you, that's what's happening. All right, and I gave you the energy explanation for it, and I gave you the fun one. Take whatever you want. For the rest of you, as it ties to this person, you've put this person on some kind of pedestal. You admire this person. Whoever the fuck this is, you admire them. And you're being shown, for a reason, a truth about that person. That's all. Plain and simple. It's powerful soul connection. All right? It is time to... It's for the greater good. Both of these being Six of Swords tells me that. All right, let's do it. Let's shuffle on the DM. All right, here we go. So you got a shift change. So we'll put the hocus pocus sciencey. We'll blend science and hocus pocus here, because you're probably not my sister, right? So we'll blend science and hocus pocus here, and say there's an energetic. Your guardian angels are doing a shift change, okay? And in the in between, there's a lot less energy. There's a lot less protection around you. You need to know that. You need to know that so that you act accordingly, right? All right. Let's see where we go. DM side. What do we got? Let's go. All right. He's not even facing me. The bird is not. He's turned away from me. He's that angry that I'm clean shaven. He's turned away. You won't even look at me. Unbelievable. Talk to the Talon. Okay, fine. All right, here we go. That could be a Steve's Love Tarot t-shirt. Talk to the Talon. All right, here we go. I got to pay him enough royalties. I don't need to give him more. Justice. Wow, their bottom card is Justice. I don't know what the fuck's happening here. Okay. Well, I mean, I do. But you're sure making it hard, universe. And a Nine of Wands. Somebody tried to hide from you. They no longer want to hide. Okay, I don't know how else to put it. They don't care anymore. They've let the wall go. All right? They don't care. They do not care. They have, fine, here it is, right? I don't have 2 dick chakras. I mean, I don't know. There it is. It's right there. Somebody's been trying to cover up, hide, hope you don't notice. It's more like, we're going to clarify. Let's clarify it. The Nine of Wands. Why is it here? Nine of Wands. Interesting. But what's interesting about, if I may, right? It is my reading. I suppose I can say something. I was going to ask if I can say something. Of course I can. It's my video. If I may, this person also sees the truth about you. So, I mean, I'm just saying. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Or as my friend Chris says, who gets it wrong, he's one of those people that gets sayings wrong all the time. What's good for the goat is good for the gander. That's what he always says. I got tired. I never correct him. I just, I tried once and I got tired of it, and I just let it go. He's right out of a sitcom. I mean, he seriously says that. What's good for the goat, good for the gander. Okay, those are two separate animals, you dumbass. All right, 9 of Wands. Either way. All right. Oh, fuck. It's the Hermit at the bottom. What in the fuck is going on? That's across the center card, which is all red with Justice. I may have to go under Justice. I may have to take a peek under Lady Justice. I usually don't. I respect her privacy. But in this case, okay, what's on top? 10 Wands. It's too hard to keep, okay. On the one side, it's too hard for this person to keep something hidden behind a wall from you. They know they have to tell you this if they want to move forward with you. This could be a family member, a friend, it doesn't matter. They can't be your friend anymore if they don't tell you this. They got to get ahead of this, right? It's like you get ahead of it. And that's the first thing. They want to control the narrative, right? It's the first thing a PR agency will tell you. You get caught in the alley with the hooker. We got to get ahead of this. We got to control the negative, right? You were helping her, right? You were just helping her. That's what you were doing. I mean, I don't know. It's that kind of an energy here. It's too hard for this person to hide it in the current energies. Okay, that's fine. But something they find out about you creates a burden. So there's like a looping energy here. One burden goes away, another shows up, right? She finally moved out, her twin sister moves in. Fuck. And it's the worst one, It's, oh, fucking hell. What's the center card? 8 Pentacles. I am going to have to look under late. I'm sorry. Okay? I'm sorry. I won't look. Okay? Anytime a guy tells you that, he's lying, by the way. He looked. I didn't see anything. Right? That is that is bullshit. That is a pile of crap. Okay? Underneath this right here, we always look. Underneath this right here, the 3 of Pentacles. Ah, shit. What's red with the 10 of Wands? The Queen of Wands. Yeah, something here. Somebody's not on their side. The burden that they can't, it's too hard for them to keep quiet about something. On their side, it's something about how happy they are, how much fun. She's having fun, right? This queen is superficial. They're showing you, I don't know, it's something about how happy they are. It was a lie. They're not that happy in this particular case, all right? And I think something about that bothers you on some level. You feel like you had this person all figured out, I think, on some level. And again, don't assume you know who this is. It could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be your runner. I don't control what comes in here. Nobody here is the warlock on the hill, okay? And I'm not even sure the warlock on the hill has the power, all right, to control the energy that comes in. I wish I did. But I am going to do something crazy. I'm stuck on the Hermit here. All right, and it's got a Magician underneath it, and underneath that is the 6 of Swords again. How about that? I don't want to give you a generic read on this 8 of Pentacles, because the generic read is just, it's something somebody avoided for a long time. It's not. It's bigger than that. Why is the 8 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles here? I got to clarify this. I want to try to get a better answer. Tell me about the 8 of Pentacles and crossed by the Hermit. Well, anyway, with the 3 of Pentacles underneath here, it validates what I said. I said whether this is a friend or a love thing or a family member, you have to know about this for you to continue to have a relationship. There's no way, I mean, if you find out first, it's going to look bad. They've got to control the narrative. And somebody here wants a fresh start, wants to, look, I got to come clean with you. Okay, I lied. I don't have 2 dick chakras. Can we start over? Okay, I mean, I don't know how else to phrase it to you. So it's something that I don't know that it would be a deal breaker, I think maybe it might be a deal breaker. Okay, it might be. Try to imagine what that might be. I mean, I don't know. It might be a deal breaker. This card can be a card of opulence, right? Why was it hard to maintain whatever this is? Well, if you're trying to pretend you're rich, that can get expensive. You know what I'm saying? If you only make $40,000 a year and you're trying to pretend you make $400,000, that's going to get expensive because, you know, there's a big difference there. So, I mean, I don't know. Let's take a look more at the Eight of Pentacles, which is red with Justice, and the Three of Pentacles, and the Hermit, and the Magician. Let's see where we go. This is more something facing. That's why I'm doing this. We're all done talking about the thing. That, I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. You know, this person wants to keep you in their life or keep you as a friend, or you're getting. Usually, this type of thing happens when you start to get closer, right? And you didn't anticipate getting closer. So it could be future influence for you. But, you know, just something I have to tell you before we go any further. You know, that kind of a thing. It could be that. That's the thing. But there is something this person figures out about you. It's not as much of a deal breaker, but I don't think they noticed it. I'm hoping it's just that they figure out your soulmates, but I don't think that's what it is. That would be the generic surface read. Ah, fucking hell. It's Queen of Wands. Again, it's they got a Queen of Wands, something difficult for them. They notice something about you that's very Queen of Wands based. You've got a smoke and mirrors thing yourself or something. I don't know. What's on top? The Five of Pentacles. Again, it's a lack of funds, a lack of money. The Ten Swords. It's like, well, I mean, just reading it straight up, it would be they know that what they never noticed about you or what they don't know about you are the struggles you've gone through or something along those lines. Somebody notices it and wants to try to help you. Maybe you're having financial troubles and you hid it from this person. It's possible. And they want to try and help you and transform it, you know. But the thing is, let's say that's the case. I don't think it is, but just catch my drift, okay? Let's say that's the case. Then you've got someone who's pretending to have resources, helping somebody that legitimately doesn't have resources. And it's funny because I almost get the impression that for some of you, you told this person about your, well, Five of Pentacles and Ten Swords. I'm fucked, basically. You told this person that and they didn't hear it. And I think the reason they didn't hear it is because they're very self-focused, okay? Also, this could just be an energy of they thought you were like them, and they're not, and you're not. And that's probably why they need to confess something to you in order to move forward with you. So it could be that as well. It can go to either one, okay? And on the surface read, they figure out your soulmates, but I think that's a cop-out. I don't think that's exactly it. All right. I think for the majority of you, they thought you guys were the same. But they realize that you might be, it's almost like somebody picks up, it's not that they feel you're a soulmate, they pick up on the fact that you're a higher vibration than they are, right? This person plays loosey-goosey with the truth, right? You are the king of truth, male or female, right? Well, you can't do that. You can't, you know, you can't be this phony-ass fakey McFakerman around the King of Swords, you know. Unless you tell the King of Swords, I'm fakey McFakerman. And then the King of Swords goes, okay, I'll make a note of that, right? You could do that too. Either or. All right, let's go. What else does the universe want to tell you? 3 cards and a crossing card. I like this read for you, for the most part. I mean, I know you don't. I know you're like, no, Steve, you did some recent soulmate journeys where I was going to the spa. This ain't the spa. I know. Your guardian angels are changing shifts for some of you. And for others of you, you find out that you haven't been the one doing the work. Somebody's been pulling the strings behind your thing the whole time. With whichever group you're in, it benefits you. It's for your greater good. It's happening based on the energies we're about to go into. Think of putting on snow tires in the winter, right? Or snow chains before you hit the mountains. Out here, where I live, we got the mountains which have snow. and all that. But you could be driving up on the mountain in 75-degree summer weather, right? And then you get to the base of a mountain and all of a sudden there's snow. You got to put chains on your tires to go ahead and up the thing. It's a bit of that. It's a bit of the universe saying, hey, get the chains out of the trunk. Here we go. Time to get real. That's all. It's no big deal. All right, here we go. Let's see where we're at here. Come on. Don't you laugh at me. All right. All right. Well, I suppose it's good he's laughing at my jokes anyway. The Two of Wands right here. It's crossing the center card I'm going to pull. I don't know which one of you it wants to talk about. Six of Cups. I still don't. The Moon. I kind of do now. What's red with the Six of... It's you. Yeah. What's red with the Six of Cups? You. Your energy showing up here. The Queen of Pentacles. You can do it. I mean, it's a bit of you can do it. It's a bit of the only thing you have to fear is fear itself. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. Whatever it is that you're being given, it's sort of a final message to the universe, to you. Whatever this whole shift change, we'll use it because I kind of like the analogy. This whole shift change of the angel energies here, of the protection energies, if you will. There's nothing coming your way that you can't handle. They aren't even needed. It's like training wheels. They're not necessary. You won't even realize they're gone. All right? Just make your plans accordingly. But, yeah. The Three of Pentacles start over. And there's the Six of Swords in this deck. Six of Swords is everywhere. They had it at the bottom randomly. And you have it over here. It shows up again. Pretty much anything you do. Strange byproduct. Well, I'll explain the energy byproduct here, okay? I gave an analogy over here of criminals. I probably shouldn't, but I probably just gave somebody a tip. Dude, gee, Steve, we weren't that smart. We didn't know to wait for the shift change. Thank you. I mean, yeah, probably get in trouble for that. But, you know, at the end of this, some cop watching me going, why the fuck should you tell him that? Asshole. Okay, all right. But anyway, in that analogy I gave, right, a lot of times criminals will wait for the shift change, because there's less cops on the road at that time, okay? I'm not going to tell you. I won't say what time it is. I don't want to piss off Detective Sergeant Liddy or something like that watching me. Okay. But anyway, that's sort of what's happening here a little bit. It's a, how do I phrase it? You can, pretty much any plan you make will work, is what it's saying here with the Two of Wands and the energies that are around that. You don't even have to worry about it. You don't have to be afraid. You don't have to fear anything. That's why I said, I joke, the only thing you have to fear is fear itself. I felt that energy, and then I looked under the Two of Wands, and I see Three of Pentacles, and I see Six of Swords. It's a cakewalk, right? Any plan, pretty much anything you set out to do in upcoming energies, talking to the DF side here, it works out. Why? Energetic shift change. Pretty much anything those thieves decide to do works out. There's less cops on the road. It's ideal if you want to speed, road race, whatever it is you want to do. You can get away with it for a little while. You can get away with a lot more than you usually can, is what my analogy is trying to say. So by all means, make your fucking plans. Try some things again. Sit with it. Try some things again that didn't work out before. All right? Sometimes things don't work out well. Nothing works out or goes our way if the energy isn't right for it to happen. But sometimes things just don't work out because our guardian angels, the energies that are around us protecting us, it's like the security's turned up too high, right? It's like on your computer. If you've got too much security turned up, you don't get to go to any websites. You don't get to see anything. I mean, it's crazy, you know. So with the security down, you could try again. And you might find that it works. That's all. It's that kind of a thing. The firewall is down. I mean, can I phrase it that way? I guess. I don't know. Anyway, it's easy. Just catch my drift. That's all you got to do. So when is this? It's different timing for all of you. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. But it is tying a lot with a lot of the readings that have come up when you're finding out anything that has a King of Swords, any reading that has a King of Swords with it. And I think there was one, I don't remember which one it was, but I opened the reading with stacks of decks on the table, and they all had King of Swords on them and shit. I think it was the energy weather update. because I was trying to figure out which deck to use, and I kept picking up the decks, and they all go, King of Swords. Well, maybe I'll use that. King of Swords, okay. King of, it's like, what the fuck, right? So it's kind of going on right now. It's kind of in the moment right now. We are in an energy right now with Mercury moving back into Scorpio in particular. We're in an energy right now where things come to the surface. People who want to start anew with you. There's that Three of Pentacles in there. People that want to start anew with you, well, they need to come clean and they need to whatever. So there's nothing that doesn't benefit you. It's actually quite good. In here, you don't have much to be careful of other than the fact that the guardian angels are coming back. Shift changes are temporary, okay? Can I just say it that way and we'll leave it there? Let's, just for fun, this has been an interesting reading. Let's see if there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. I'll grab the light seer and do it. Let's see if there's anything else. You know what? Let me clarify the Queen of Pentacles here, because that's you. So let me clarify it. Unless you got somewhere to be. I know I'm at like 25 minutes or something on this reading right now. But all right, here we go. Let's see where we're at. Let's see where we go. Okay. It's crossed. You are crossed by the Knight of Wands. It's backing up what I said. I just want to make sure. Well, why not check my energy read? I could be wrong, right? Hey, that's novel. How about that? Imagine if the whole world behaved like that all of a sudden. Wouldn't it be great? If everybody didn't think they were right all the fucking time and make shit up. Knight of Wands, crossing this. I mean, you could pretty much get away with anything here. This is crazy. But how does it tie to the Queen of Pentacles? Is it what I'm saying? It's my sticks in the hair lady. There it is. Queen of Pentacles. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? The Queen of Pentacles. Why is that here? The Eight of Cups. There's nothing you can't get away. If you break the cups, it's fine. You just move on to something else. Try something from the past again. Take advantage of this energy. When the guardian angels are in shift change, your normal protections are gone, yes, but also so is a lot of the security that keeps certain things from succeeding, right? It's like being away from an overprotective parent, or in my case, grandparent, right? My grandmother used to overprotective God, man. Unbelievable. 90-degree day in a fucking snowsuit. He might catch cold. Oh my God. Still have nightmares, right? Not because of her. She was real nice. But it was hot. It's hot and humid, and I'm in a snowsuit, right? I mean, that's gone. So you could get away with a lot. If you break the cups, fine. You just move on to the next thing. Try some things that didn't work before. You might find that they work again. Could be. What do I mean? A business. A date, try telling somebody that you have feelings for, that you want to go take things to the next level, whatever it is. All right, there's a lot that can go your way here for sure. Or at least it has a better chance of it than it did when when there was too much security in place. All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.